Congress should lead by example and give up their health care. That's all I have to say.
Amen. Isn't that the truth? That is really. Woo!
I have always been fortunate enough to have excellent health care. I'm a retired teacher in Poughkeepsie. I had wonderful health care under my job. And now I'm on Medicare with my teacher as a secondary. However, I have friends and family and people I don't even know that I am just as concerned about. I think they should have the coverage that our Congress people have. My father had an illness from a child, and I see people, illness and health is a right. We should not take the most vulnerable people and take away their health care. And just because I have it doesn't mean I shouldn't be fighting for others.
One moment.
My mother died 3 months shy of her 103rd birthday. It's those good Italian women genes, And she had a pension from Sperry after working for like X number of years that only came to about $200, and that went to the Medicare. And then she had a slight Social Security, but as little as she had, she made too much to qualify for Medicaid, so we had to do a spend down with her. But if it weren't for Medicaid, she would have, I don't know what she would have done, because Medicaid actually also pays for nursing homes, but Medicaid managed to have my mother from the age of 98 to 103 live in her home. And she had, not around the clock, she had 12 hours a day of aids that were paid for by Medicaid. That no way could our family have afforded that. And she probably would have died much younger. Probably she would have died miserable somewhere, I don't know where, maybe in one of our homes or maybe in a nursing home. But Medicaid was really a lifesaver for her, and great aides who treated her as if that she was their mama, and she loved them. And I'm so thankful that we had an opportunity that my mother could live the life she did because of Medicaid.
Yes, I have very good health care. I have Medicare, and I wish everybody had it. I think that's only fair. I can't imagine that it makes any sense whatsoever for any fewer than everyone to have Medicare.
The difference is I'm here, we have the right to be here, he's here, he has the right to be here, okay? Stop looking at the sign, the big red truck. That's what he wants you to do. Let's not fight among each other. Let's not squabble with each other. When the police come, if the police come and say back up, we listen to the orders of the police. Right. But right now we're here to occupy. We have a right to assemble. We have a right to be here. Okay? So while we're here, let's not fight among ourselves. Let's get our work done. Because every week we come here. And it's starting to become, listen, every week we come here, it's starting to become a little dry. We're getting too busy being busy, okay? We look like a bunch of Fruit Loops. Why? Because every week we come out here, we'll hold our signs from 11:59 to 101. And then we go head back on home. They're used to it. We got to get out of the same rhythm of method of operations. We are in a fight for our life. Trump is not the problem. He is a puppet himself. They're using him to distract us. Our representatives in the Congress and in the Senate are the ones that we have to focus on. Because if we don't do it, we will be easily wooed away from our objective. This truck is not our objective. Okay? We're here to fight. How many of y'all came to fight today? Came to fight. I said, how many of y'all came to fight today? This is not your fight. Our fight is to understand what's going on and to act like we know what's going on. But the Senate unveiled their bill yesterday. And they're trying to camouflage it as a good thing.
That ain't right.
That ain't right. Come on, y'all stay with me.
That ain't right.
They cannot fool you. Some of us is too old of a cat to be scratched by kittens. We must take this here information and use it constructively. This health care bill is not a health care bill.
No.
This health care, so-called health care bill is a wealth care bill. It's nothing but a guise to transfer the wealth from the ones who need it the most to the ones who need it the least. They say cut back, we say. They say cut back.
Fight back.
They say cut back.
Fight back.
They say cut back.
Fight back.
They say cut back.
We say fight back.
Cut back.
Fight back.
Cut back.
Fight back.
Cut back.
Fight back.
Women are under attack. They're gonna take away their right for good health care when they're pregnant. Our young folks are under attack. They're gonna take away their right to go to places like Planned Parenthood, where they can get counsel, where they can get help, where they can receive contraceptives. This is a plan to destroy your health care. It is not a plan that builds it up. Now maybe you think you got a health plan that has nothing to do with the ACA.
No way.
That's a lie. Everything is pulled in together. When the ACA go away, your premiums and your private plan is going up. Somebody say up. Are you with me today? What's up with y'all?
Yes.
Y'all better get with it, because listen, I'm not coming out here no more if we're going to play games. This is not Central Park. We don't have a lake here. And the birds is not flying. You can feed the ducks. This is real stuff. This is a real fight. And I came out here to provoke you. I came out here to start a fight. My fight is not with you. It's with Faso. It's with our senators. It's with our congressmen. It's with our president. It's with our government. None of us is strong as all of us. We got to stop looking like a bunch of kooks. We got to start bringing people out here. We got to start going to phone banking. You got to call your senators. You have to call your congressmen, because they understand that. They understand their constituents' voice. Because in the end, you have a vote. And your vote counts.
Parking meter empty over here.
If you want to be heard, then you gotta speak up.
Yeah.
You gotta speak up. I came out here to fight. Are y'all ready to fight?
Yeah.
I said, are y'all ready to fight?
Yeah.
When they say cut back, we say
Fight back.
cut back.
Fight back.
Cut back.
Fight back.
Cut back.
Fight back.
Cut back.
Fight back.
Now listen, let me tell you a little story about
Still percolating on it.
really famous. Listen, I need somebody to listen to me. I need somebody to listen to me in the green shirt. I need you to hear this here. I need everybody to listen to me. This is a simple story, but it drives the point home. Everybody heard of Magic Johnson? Excuse me. Have you heard of Magic Johnson? Okay, she's listening finally. Listen! Listen! Magic Johnson is a famous, legendary NBA player. He's retired now. He had to leave the league early because he got a disease. That disease is HIV. I don't know how he did it. None of my business. All I know is he got it. It progressed to the name of AIDS. Today, if you look at Magic Johnson, where years ago, people who encountered that disease died. Maybe some of your loved ones, maybe some of your family, some of your friends, they had the same disease, but they died. They died because they didn't have the insurance. They didn't have the health care. Magic Johnson is a billionaire. He looked better than all of us. And he still got the disease. He still got it. But guess what else he got? Money, money, money. So he can afford the best insurance. He can afford the best doctors. He can afford the best medicine. We are not in that category. We cannot afford that. If something should happen to us, our loved ones, our children, our seniors, we just gotta die. Why is that?
And we only have 2 or 3 days before they vote on this.
Why is that?
Making more money on the funeral?
Because it's all about the money.
Yes.
It's all about the money. The rich want to kill you off because they want to keep their greedy hands on the money.
Yes.
They want to kill Medicaid, which helps all of us. Every one of us are somehow aided by the state budget that provides us Medicaid through the funding of our federal government.
And they're voting in the
You pay taxes. Your taxes are going right to them. And when they take that money, they don't invest it in health care. Because health care costs the most. If you want the best doctors, the best medicine, the best hospitals, you need money. You need good money. And the only way we can have it is through the funding of Medicaid and Medicare.
Yes.
We got a couple of days to go. We don't have a long time to go. Don't count yourself as a few. Do not despise a few. The few is the one who make the difference. The masses never made the difference. You are the ones who are going to make the difference. So I applaud you for coming out here. But when you finish, leave out of here. Just don't pack away and go back to your daily lifestyle. Let's do something about it. Let's find a phone bank. Let's find a computer and email. Flood your congressmen. Flood your senators. Flood them and let them know that I'm not happy. And if I'm not happy, November 18th is coming soon, or is it November the 4th? Whatever. When it's time for me to vote, I'm going to vote you out, just like you voted my health care out. Are y'all with me? I said, are y'all with me? What do we want? Health care. When do we want it? Now. What do we want?
Health care.
When do we want it?
Now.
What do we want?
Health care.
When do we want it?
Now.
What do we want?
Health care.
When do we want it?
Now.
When do we want it?
Now.
When do we want it?
Now.
The whole point I'm saying is, we gotta stop talking stupid out here. We gotta stop looking stupid. I'm talking French.
Looking like everything's
We got to be real about things. We're in the fight for our life. We're under fire.
Fight back.
When they say cut back, we say
Fight back!
I don't hear you. When they say cut back, we say
Fight back.
Hey, y'all help them out. When they say cut back, we say When they say cut back, we say cut back. Cut back. Cut back. I'm ready to fight.
I'm not going to yell. I'm just going to fight.
You gonna fight?
I'm going to stand my ground.
All right.
I'm going to keep standing my ground. And that's what's going to happen.
That's what I'm talking about. We gotta stand our ground. Don't engage in sidebars. Don't engage in things that doesn't concern us. Right now, the only thing should be concerned to us is our health care. Because that's gonna affect you, that's gonna affect your children, that's gonna affect your mother, your father, your sister, your brother. It's gonna affect your future generation.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the energy you put forth. I just want to
Thank you.
Don't thank me. We just need to thank ourselves. Pat yourself on the back. Because none of us is strong as all of us. Are y'all ready to fight?
Yeah!
Are y'all ready